Alright, I don't really have a plan for this video, but I kind of just want to open up about a few things and kind of share my opinions and what's been happening over the last sort of 3 weeks. And yeah, it's kind of up to you guys how you receive the information I give you and my advice maybe, but I'm going to keep this video pretty raw. Hopefully there won't be any cuts. I just want to kind of speak off my heart, that side, and kind of share what's happened to me. And yeah, I'm just hoping that you guys will be able to take something away from this experience that I've had to go through. And yeah, I guess I'm just going to jump into it. I'm going to be sharing this video on my Facebook page, like my personal Facebook page and stuff as well. So if you're new here, I'm Matthewvids. I kind of make YouTube videos. Feel free to check out some other videos I upload. I quite enjoy doing this stuff in my spare time. But yeah, anyway, majority of you guys will be from my channel already, and I just thought I need to upload this video, explain why I haven't been uploading the last couple. Well, I've kind of been uploading, but not really, not as much as I wanted to. And there is one big reason for that, and that is that I lost my license 3 weeks ago from yesterday. So yeah, that's pretty much throwing everything out on the table. You guys are going to be wondering why I lost it and all that stuff, and I could have honestly made a video earlier kind of saying that I lost my license and all that stuff, but I wanted to kind of like get all the court stuff and find out all my punishments and all that before I made a video and putting everything out on the internet for everyone to see, so I didn't have to make any assumptions in the video and possibly give false information. I had my last court date on Friday just been, so I'm kind of a free man to talk about what I want, and I don't really have to worry about anything getting taken the wrong way or having any assumptions out on the internet. So why did I lose my license? That is the question everyone wants to know. Most of you guys probably already know if you're friends of mine or if you've been following me on Snapchat and all that sort of stuff. But on Saturday night, I'm going to walk through it. I don't really have any timeline for this video. I can kind of just ramble on, so I'm sorry if it's boring. But on Saturday 3 weeks ago, I don't have the date or anything like that. I don't have any notes. I'm just going off the top of my head. On Saturday 3 weeks ago, pretty much, I was out driving with a couple of friends. We're all in our own separate cars. I had no one else in my car. And it was 11:30 at night, and as most of you might know, I'm still on my restricted license, which means that I can't really legally drive after 10 PM until 5 PM in the morning, 5 AM in the morning. So obviously I was breaking my license conditions, blah blah blah. Everyone's gonna have their own opinions. Me personally, and most young people out there know that everyone kind of drives after 10. That's not really a big deal. I'm gonna just kind of put my opinion out there. You guys can have your own sides and let me know in the comments what you think. But I was out driving after 10 with some friends. I don't really need to give too many details about where we're driving and stuff like that because it's kind of not really relevant to the situation. But we'd just been out to, I guess, pick people up from a party, and we were convoying like on an 80km/h highway into town. I'm not really giving names and stuff, but I don't actually know the name of the road. I think it's Takutumi Drive, but don't quote me. And we're going along the 80k zone. I've got a radar, as you guys know, a radar detector, and it's a pretty good one. And over the last couple months since I got it, I've been relying on it way too much, and I definitely got caught out for that this time. And I was leading the pack. There was only 2 cars, me and a friend behind me. I'm not going to mention names just because he was technically doing the same thing I was doing, so I don't really want to throw him under the bus because he didn't get caught. But we're kind of convoying along the highway into town, and there was no other cars on the road. It was just me and him. It was 11:30 at night, and obviously, me being a dumb teenager, we were going a bit fast. Our speeds were kind of fluctuating, but at one point in time, well, I know for sure I was traveling at 150 kilometers per hour in the 80k zone, and I went past an off-ramp for the toll road. It's pretty hard to kind of vision, but if you don't know the area, basically the main highway, which is an 80k zone, and then the toll road, which kind of overlaps and joins onto it before you go up onto Cameron Road, which is like the main road in Tauranga. So I went past there, and my radar was chilling. I didn't have any KA band going off or anything like that, so I thought I was fine, but I just wasn't being aware, because I do know that police officers sit up on that hill on the off-ramp, so you can't see them, and they usually ping a lot of people. So usually I kind of know that, but I was just kind of, I guess, relaxing in the moment. I wasn't really aware of everything, and as soon as I went past the off-ramp, kind of where the off-ramp joins onto the normal highway, my radar just pinged straight away, all the way up to like the top signal. So just cruising, listening to music, whatever, and then radar just full volume, and straight away I just knew I was gone. I knew, you know, when it goes like that, you've just been pinged. Like, there's no way that's going on someone else, or it's a far signal that's not going to be on you. It was straight full bars, on and off, and there were some pretty choice words coming out of my mouth because I was on a phone call with the person behind me. And yeah, I look at my rearview mirror and I just see headlights turn on first, and then cop lights, and then he obviously turned his radar off after he pinged me, and he obviously, you know, came and got me basically, and pulled me over. So I'll never kind of forget how that like what that feeling was like, just cruising. 150 is not cruising, but like, it's hard to explain, but it's just one of those moments where you kind of, your foot's a little bit heavy, it's the middle of the night, and there's no other cars on the road. So I was going 150 kilometers an hour. Police pinged me bang on 150. The radar was on 150 when he showed me in the back of the cop car, and yeah, I lost my license instantly for 28 days on the spot. I knew I was in a lot of trouble when I got pulled over, because the cop came up to my window and I was kind of trying to play it off cool, because I actually had no idea I was going 150. I thought I was going like 120, 130, and everyone kind of says that, but I legitimately thought that I wasn't going 150, because 150 sounds crazy. That's 70 kilometers over the speed limit. And he came up to the window and he was like, he didn't actually say anything. I talked first. I was like, "Good evening, officer, how's it going?" sort of thing, along those sort of lines, just being chill, I guess, like the other times I've been pulled over before in the past. And I knew I was kind of in trouble straight away, because his answer was a pretty stern, "This isn't some pussy pullover, mate, give me the keys and get out of the car." And that's kind of when it hit me that I was obviously in a lot of trouble. Even 120, if I was going 120, that still lost a license for 28 days, but like, he said that pretty sternly to me, and I think he expected me to drive off or something, because while I was pulled over, there was a couple of cars that came past just to check that I actually pulled over for him. So it's not a good look, because I had a loud exhaust and I had all the stickers and stuff on the car as well. So he really thought I was probably a boy racer, and he saw like my radar detector and all that stuff, so he would have really thought that I was like some dodgy ass person. But if you guys know me personally, I'm pretty chill. I'm not kind of that sort of person. I just chill with most things. But yeah, straight away he got me out of the car and made me hop in the back of his car, and that was like the first time I've been in the back of a cop car, because, you know, I don't do that stuff. I'm a pretty what would you call it, like a pretty well behaved kid, I guess you could say. I'm still 17, which luckily saved my ass quite a few times throughout this whole process, because I'm pretty sure my car would have been impounded if I was 18 and all that sort of stuff, and my fines and everything would have been worse, but I'm getting there. So up in the back of the cop car, and obviously I've watched Police 10-7 and stuff like that, so I looked up at the radar straight away and saw like bang on 150 kilometers per hour, and that's when I knew it was like pretty serious. yeah, another detail I kind of missed out was when I was in my car just before I hopped out, he asked me how fast I reckon I was going. And I said like 120, maybe 130. And I was being truthful, I wasn't being like cheeky, trying to like get the fine low or anything like that. And he said like, what was it? Add 30 kilometers to that or something like that. And then once again, the combination of him telling me to get out of my car and give me him the keys, and then also saying, oh, add 30 kilometers on top of 120. That's when it like really started hitting me, and I was just like, not gonna lie, I was crapping my pants. And yeah, when I hopped in the car, the police car, that's kind of what confirmed it for me. I saw it. You can't lie with what the radar says, even though I feel like my speedo might have been a bit out, but I can't really go against their technology. So yeah, did all that usual police stuff. He read me his rights and stuff like that because I had to lose my license on the spot. And I didn't really find out what was going to happen to my license or anything like that because that all gets sorted out in court. Like, I didn't get any ticket on the spot. All I knew is I got a court summons and I got a suspension of license piece of paper. I got 2 pieces of paper, and that was kind of like, that's pretty much all I got that night. And then I also yeah, there's so much stuff that's like going through my head at the moment, but it's just like trying to word it properly. So yeah, there's just some more details, but they're not necessarily that important for the video. So basically, since I'm under 18, the police officer had to like drive me home. I obviously wasn't allowed to drive my car home because I was on my restricted after 10, and I just got caught going at 70 kilometers over the speed limit. So it wasn't a very good look at all. So he wasn't going to let me drive home or anything before suspending my license. So I had to lock up the car, hide the radar and all that sort of stuff, and went home in the back of a police car for the first time ever. And that was an experience for me. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you know that I posted a photo when we were driving home, and quite honestly, I was freaking out. I had no idea what was coming for me, and I didn't really want to know. And yeah, I was definitely on edge about everything. I was shaking. I had like massive adrenaline, I guess, going through me. And he said that I had to like get mum or dad to wake up so he could tell them everything, because since I'm like a minor, they have to tell them what I've done and I guess hand me over to them and know that they're going to be able to look after me. So when we get to the front door, I've already called my dad and he's kind of waking up. It's like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning by the time I got dropped off after all the paperwork got done in the back of the police car. And he wasn't a happy chappy. He thought that I'd killed someone, or, you know, I don't know. He said something to me, but he was happy that it was only for speeding, not something else. So he was obviously very disappointed though as well. So when he answered the door, he also like knew the police officer that pulled me over, because my dad's a paramedic and he's gone to so many car crashes and like seen that cop at the same car crashes, and it wasn't really a good look. They kind of ganged up on me at the door and just like started going pretty ham with the cusses and stuff, making sure that I knew what I'd done and the risk that I'd been taking speeding like that. So I kind of just had to take that on the head, because I knew that wasn't going to go away. Like, I'd been caught pretty much doing that stuff, so I had to kind of endure all that for the next 5 days after that with my parents. But yeah, I basically got handed over, and when I was leaving when the cop was leaving the front door, I checked my wallet and realised that I didn't have my driver's license, like the actual card thing. And I don't know, I was kind of like tripping that whole situation anyway, because it was like way over my head. I hadn't dealt with that stuff before. And I asked the officer, I was like, oh, did you forget to give me my card back? Because like I knew I wasn't allowed to drive for 28 days at that point, but you know, I thought I'd still have my license card, but like my actual license number would be invalid for 28 days or something like that. I don't know. And he said, nah, Bowl. It's he didn't say Bowl, but he said, no. I'm taking that back to the police station now to get destroyed, pretty much. like shredded or something like that, one of those words. And that's kind of another like part in the story where I was just like, crap, I've like really messed up. Like if they're like shredding my license, then I'm obviously not going to be getting it back after 28 days. And I had no idea like what was coming for me, because he still hadn't told me anything. I asked him some questions on the way back in the police car, and he basically just said you have to find out at court. So fast forward like a week and a half later, the following Monday, so not the Monday 2 days after, but like the week after, I guess, had my first court. So that Monday I had my first court date, and it's the first time anyone in our family's gone to court apart from like jury service. And it was an experience, to say the least. Kind of, I don't know, it's just out of it that I was in there. Like, I've never been one of those kids that you expect me to do that sort of stuff and go to court, but you know, I deserve what I get. And yeah, the first court date was weird. So we get like a free duty lawyer when you go to our court anyway. It's like a first time offence court. It's called the McLaren House in Tauranga. But basically, like I got a duty lawyer, and I was there with Mum on Monday, and we kind of went into a room, and she explained like what was going to happen most likely in the court, and kind of wanted to get some more information out of me. And one thing that didn't help was when I was talking to the police officer that night when I got pulled over, and he asked where I was going. You obviously have the option just to stay silent and have no response, but I was just like real anxious about everything, so I kind of just blurted everything out that happened that night. And the place we were actually going on the way when I got pulled over was McDonald's, and it's like the worst excuse you can probably have. Like, anything's better than that, but on my paperwork it just said was on my way to McDonald's or something, and the duty lawyer ripped into me for that. Like, she said I should have just stayed silent for that because it just looks bad on the paperwork, and I obviously realise that now. But yeah, this video's dragging on. I have no idea how long it's going to be going for, but yeah, basically I, had all my interview. She told me what I was going to get. She said I was going to get 6 months suspended license, and between a $700 and $1,000 fine, like between that two. And I'd probably be getting a criminal record, which was pretty serious for me. Getting a criminal record, I wasn't obviously happy with that, and I kind of crapped my pants when she said that. And 6 months sounded like ages as well, because I was expecting 3 months maybe. I did do some research though between me getting pulled over and going to the court, and I knew I was in like a lot of crap, because when I was Google searching on the police website like what was going to happen to me, the like fines only went up to like 50 kilometers over the speed limit, and I was going 70 kilometers over the speed limit. So I was like freaking out, because like the speed I was going was off the charts. It wasn't even on the table on the online website. I just had to restart the recording because it only records for 20 minutes at a time. But like carrying on, basically, yeah, she told me all this stuff that was going to happen, and it hit me pretty hard, and I didn't really know how to handle it, and she was kind of not being too nice about it, I guess. Like, I didn't expect them to be nice, but she wasn't doing the best job. And right before we went into court, she said that she recommends me going and seeing like some lawyers and like, what is it called, legal advice people, to see if I'd be able to get the criminal conviction taken off, because like I'm 17, no one wants a criminal conviction when they're 17. So when we went into court on that Monday, she basically just told the court that we're going to postpone it, and I'm going to come back another day, and that's when I'm going to get sorted out properly. So there's like a real quick 5-minute kind of session in court, and to be honest, court was like way more chilled than I thought it was going to be, so I was pretty happy with that. And yeah, I'm going to try kind of speed this up a bit more now, because this video's been going for at least 20 minutes, which is so bad. hopefully if you guys are still watching, you're enjoying it, and I'm going to start talking about what I've learned from this in a minute as well. So it's probably going to be a very long video, but hopefully you're eating some food or enjoying it, because I really just want to speak what's on my heart and kind of just throw this all out on the internet, and then I don't have to kind of worry about holding anything back. And yeah, anyway, that was the end of court for that day. I was just free to go, whatever. And then I had court Friday just been, so like 2 days ago when I'm recording this, and hopefully I'll upload this tonight. It's going to be a bit of a late upload, but we'll do. And oh, excuse me, we like went in. It's the exact same as last time. You get frisk searched, they scan all your items and all that sort of stuff, and I was kind of used to it though. The second time I was just chilling, which isn't really a good thing, chilling in court, but we got a different lawyer the second time, and he was like the man. Like, I couldn't really complain about him at all, because basically every time you go to court you just get pulled out of the bag from a random duty lawyer that's on duty that day. So I got like a dude this time instead of a chick, and he was a lad, to be honest. Like, he roasted me once again, but we had like a full-on yarn about everything. Like, when I had the chick, we had like a 5-minute talk, and like that was it. Like, she just stated the facts, told me I'm stupid, and then we went into court and got like the thing kind of postponed until next time. But the dude, we were in there for like a solid 20-30 minutes talking about everything, and he was telling me stories about car crashes and stuff he's seen with people going the same sort of speeds. And I respected him so much. Like, I just opened up, I said way more information, and like he was just being like so cool with me. And my dad was there that time, and my dad kind of connected pretty well with him through his line of work, because since dad's a paramedic, he's picked up lots of body parts off the road from car crashes, and then like the lawyer respected that and kind of turned everything round. So yeah, he basically told me in that meeting that I was going to get 6 months. There's no way I could get that 6-month suspension taken down, but he's going to try to get me like the lowest possible fine, because I'd already taken off my exhaust pipe, I've already taken off most of my like car stickers and all that sort of stuff. So basically my car's stock again, and I've just got a couple of like stickers for show. And he kind of respected that and wrote that down in his notes. So then when we went into court, I was pretty nervous, because we actually had to like I had to go stand in the box where all the convicted people have to go. And yeah, it was just another experience, because the first time I just had to stand at the gate because I was getting like a submission for that time, and I was going to come back again. But I was in like the actual box this time by the judge, looking at her in the eyes and stuff like that. And my lawyer did like a mean job. It was like probably the most stressful thing I've done in my life. Like, I was standing there for like 10 minutes while he went over everything, while the judge made a decision. But the final results, I guess, is what you guys have been waiting for. But officially now, I have a 6 months loss of license, and so that's going to last till like the end of January 2018. So I'm pretty like cut about that, but at the same time I'm kind of moving on. I can't do anything about it, and I'm just going to have to make different ways. I have different plans of moving around in summer, I guess, and just rely on my friends and parents and other forms of transport. But that was the biggest bummer for me. I don't mean to sound rich or anything like that, but I wasn't too worried about fines or anything like that. I actually offered to pay double the fine to get it down to 3 months, just so that I could drive in summer, because that was like the big kind of blow for me, was not being able to drive in summer, like December, January. So I got my 6 months loss of license, and then I also got a $500 fine, which is real low considering I was going 70 kilometers over the speed limit after hours. And then I also got $150 for like court costs and stuff like that. But like, I got let off so easy. Like, there's no way he said that was the lowest he could ever get it down. Like, that's crazy. Like, $500 is cheaper than someone going like 40 or 50 kilometers over the speed limit. Like that's $650 for that, I think. So that's crazy. It kind of blew my mind when she said it's going to be like a $650 fine altogether, including court costs or something. So that's like real cool. But obviously I didn't really care too much about the fine, but it's just cool that the lawyer could knock that fine down for me. And then he also said, she also said, like the judge, that I'm going to have no criminal conviction and it's just going to be a traffic offence on my record. So once again, I was like so happy with that. I definitely had a bit of a grin on my face when they said that in court, because that's what I was really worried about, is that it's going to affect my employment in the future and my jobs, and you know, you just don't want to have a criminal conviction, full stop. So when she said it was a traffic conviction, my spirit really lifted up about that, because you know, traffic conviction can be anything from running a red light to speeding to parking tickets and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about having a traffic conviction. Obviously it's a pretty serious one, but I don't think it's going to affect my employment too much in the future. So I was really like chilling about that. So yeah, that's kind of like the end of what happened. After all that, I walked out, everything's going to get mailed to my house, giving me all the information, and then I'm going to have to pay off the fine and stuff. But yeah, that's basically what's happened. It's going to be 6 months loss of license, like, yeah, $650 fine including court costs, and just like a traffic conviction on my record for 7 years or something like that. So like, I'm obviously not going to complain about that. He got me a way lower price than the chick would have. She was looking at giving me like an $800 fine plus court costs, and he got me for $650, so I was pretty happy with that. And yeah, kind of to wrap up this video, I just want to kind of speak my mind, and just like my whole perspective on driving and being a boy racer has changed since all this stuff's happened. It's kind of like really opened my eyes to everything, because you always see like car crashes on the news and on Facebook and all that stuff, and you kind of never really think it's going to be you. Like for me, my car's all-wheel drive. I've always kind of had that attitude that I won't skid out or won't crash or anything unless I'm being real stupid. And I've never really looked at myself and thought I was being stupid, which is probably the problem, because I've gone way faster than 150 kilometers before, and it's just like not worth it. So that's why I've kind of taken off my exhaust pipe and my stickers, is just so that I can kind of move away from that culture. I still really enjoy going to car meets, because I uploaded that video last week. Well, my previous video was a car meet video, and like I really love doing that, but I'm no longer going to be the one driving, doing stupid speeds or anything like that. So I'm definitely going to be like more of a responsible driver after all this, and I'm really hoping that this video is kind of encouraging you guys not to do that, because I know most of my viewers are younger than me, and I just like really hope that you guys will like not be stupid in your cars, because like I've got a radar, loud exhaust, all-wheel drive, 2-litre. Like my car's not that fast, but like I could still do some real stupid speeds in it, and I relied on my radar way too much as well. I thought I was like God driving around pretty much. Thought that I'd be invincible, because it did save me a lot of times before it didn't. Even though it still did its job, it's just I was just being stupid basically. He was on a blind corner up on the top. I went past, he just flicked it on for a second, my radar lit up, but it was just too late, he already pinged me. So in terms of my radar, I'm still going to make a review on that, because I still use that every time we go on like road trips or like go to car meets. So there will be a radar review coming out soon on my radar, and I'm still like very stoked on it. So don't think that the radar let me down or anything like that, because it was really just me being stupid in the wrong place. And even if I didn't get caught, I feel like it's like a blessing, because I'd rather get caught speeding with no damage to myself or anyone else or my car than wake up in a hospital one night and realize that I crashed going 150 or faster or slower. To be honest, you can get munted going 50 kilometers an hour. So like, it's kind of a wake up call for me, and it definitely like taught me that you just can't take your driving for granted, and that like whatever you do on the road, your car's a weapon, and if you use it the wrong way and you don't respect it, you know, there's so much stuff that could go wrong. Like I just got lucky that I got caught before anything happened to me, but I really believe that if I didn't get caught, I would have ended up having a crash at some point in my life, and it would have been a serious crash, and I probably would have killed someone or myself. And it sounds harsh saying it like that, but I really do believe that, and it's just like not worth it. And I don't really want to drag on this video much longer, but if you guys like enjoyed me kind of speaking my heart about the stuff now that I've just been talking about, then like let me know in the comments below, because like I've kind of got like that motivation now to talk about this a bit to other people. Like I'm definitely not going to do any excessive speeding in the future, and everyone's going to say, oh, that's just because you got caught. You're not wrong. Like I'm quite happy to like accept that. Like if yeah, even if I didn't get caught, I'd still be doing that stupid stuff now. I'm not going to lie. But like it's opened up my eyes, and then I'm hopefully going to open up some of your guys' eyes watching this video about that. And I've been trying to like influence my friends and stuff as well, because it's just like I don't want to like be picking up my mate off the road someday, and it's really not worth it anyway. Like you think you're cool at the time, but it's really not. So yeah, I'm just kind of looking at it from my future perspective. Like I guess it's going to be cool telling my kids that I got caught going 150 on an 80km speedway, but like it's just dumb. Like I just want to live out my life now and not have to have my driving as a possible death. If you put it that way. I don't really know how that sounded, but like yeah, I've definitely learnt my lesson, so you guys don't have to worry about me crashing or doing anything stupid like this again. But I just hope that you guys could take away something from this video. Hopefully it came out alright. I just wanted to speak off my head. I have no idea how long this video is. I'm sorry if it's boring, but I just wanted to put it all out on the video. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Like I'll respond to any serious comments. And if you guys want me to make more videos about the subject or anything like that, just let me know in the comments below. I'm pretty interactive. And yeah, that's basically all I really have for today. I've probably missed some stuff, but I feel like I've covered everything that's kind of important. That's sort of the main reason why I haven't been uploading lately, is just because I've been trying to deal with all this. And believe it or not, a lot of my videos require me to drive somewhere else to do some cool stuff or whatever. But I'm definitely trying to adapt that at the moment, and I'm definitely going to keep uploading videos, especially after how that last video kind of came out. Like that Winter Jam After Meet video got like 300 views in 2 hours, and that really motivated me. Like I know they got shared around on like the event page of that, but excuse me, like the amount of subscribers and views and likes and stuff that video got within the first couple of hours was just crazy. And I still really do enjoy doing YouTube. Like a lot of people have been hitting me up saying, oh, are you slowly fading out, or are you quitting, or something like that. And that's like the complete opposite. Like if I had more time on my hands, I'd definitely be uploading more. Like in the holidays I might even upload daily, but at the same time I'm just trying to decide what that balance is, because I want to be able to upload like good content and be able to edit it and all that sort of stuff pretty well. But then I also want to upload regularly and kind of draw in an audience, because I know the YouTube algorithms kind of encourage frequent uploads. So I'm just trying to find that balance at the moment with school, work and YouTube. That's like my three things at the moment. And yeah, that's basically the end of the video, guys. If you've watched all the way to the end, I honestly appreciate you guys so much, because I know it's going to be like a 30-40 minute video probably, and it's been like no editing, I don't think. So yeah, if you guys have listened this far, I don't really know what to say, to be honest. Like you guys are the OGs, and hopefully you guys had like a mean feed while you watched this or something like that. But I really want to wrap this up now. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm quite happy. I'm very happy that I finally got all this stuff like off my chest, and I don't have to like hold back about anything. But like I said earlier, I just wanted to like wait for court and stuff to be over before I started throwing all this stuff out on the internet. This is like the longest time I've talked in front of a camera for. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed. Let me know in your comments down this, like let me know your let me know what you thought of this video and like my decisions down in the description below. I know there'll be some people that respect me speeding, and there'll also be some people that think it's like downright stupid. and I'm definitely more on the stupid side of it now, but I'm just kind of chilling about everything. So yeah, like and subscribe. My name's Matthewvids. Hopefully you guys got some information from this video. I really hope you guys took something good out of this video, and I definitely need to wrap this up. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.